sitting here in Minnesota, it's a day down. A day down means I ain't making no money. My wheels ain't moving, I ain't making no money. I'll tell you what, these first few months is rough. As much as it's rough, there's a lot of beautiful things out here, you know. I like the industry. I like pushing this rig. I've heard from veteran drivers at the 6-month mark, veteran drivers company-wise, company drivers, at the 6-month mark, that's when the pay changes. Everything starts picking up a little bit. And there's other ways to increase my pay, which I plan on doing. I'm going to start training other drivers. Plus, it'll make the job a little bit more fulfilling. I like helping other people. So the training, looking into the lease op, do the owner op plus training. I need to stack bread. That's what I'm here to do. Even, who knows? I'm an adventurous, so, after a year, I might find something else to do that don't have anything to do with a CDL, but I'm going to always have my CDL, and it's always going to be able to go wherever I go, and I'm going to be marketable. I got my hazmat, I got my tanker, doubles, triples, passengers. I got all my endorsements. I have my TWIC card that allows me into the ports. I have everything I need to have. I have my passport. I can go to Canada. I can go to Mexico. Wherever you need me to haul, I can haul. I can do flatbed. I can do reefer. I can do van. I can drive that 70-foot rig wherever it needs to go. Hell, if you told me to go to Alaska and drive over the damn ice, I'll do it. You're going to pay me for it, but I'll do it. If you're coming into the mega carriers, and I'm not trying to persuade you not to, because there's good things about joining the mega carriers, in the sense that if you're looking for the experience and the training, it's a good place to be. If you never had training and you jump out on this road in this rig, it's a dangerous game out here. And you might take it lightly until you really get out here and you understand how dangerous it is. One, when you're behind this wheel. Two, when you're seeing other truckers do some crazy shit, or other four-wheelers, cars, caravans, doing crazy shit in front of you, acting, I'm telling you. And then I'm gonna see a truck accident a day, and it's a lot of dudes that don't come back from them truck accidents, man. It's a lot of dudes that don't come back from them truck accidents, and when they do, they're lucky. If they don't get hurt, they're really lucky. Trucks smashed up, turned over, trailers falling off the trucks in the middle of the damn freeway. It's crazy. It's crazy. So it's not something to take lightly. When you get out here, you're not gonna make that bread that people hype it up to be. It's a hype. So you gotta have that mindset. Either you gotta have plans for your future with your CDL, or you're just gonna be stuck making that, that up and down money. And if you're okay with that, then that's fine. But if you coming in here thinking that you're gonna break the bank, it's not gonna happen. But even if things don't change, I'm not gonna quit. I gotta stick it out. I gotta give him this year, I gotta give him the year. I gotta give him this year, get my experience. Once you got a year safe miles, that's about 100,000 safe miles. I mean no accidents. You don't want any citations, moving violations, none of that. You don't want any of that. When you get that under your belt, you take that CDL anywhere. You want to pull hazmat, you want to do heavy hauling, you want to go buy your own truck, purchase your own truck. You can do things with it. You want to go local, whatever you want to do with it. After 100,000 miles, safe miles, you good money. But you're not going to come in here making that bread. So you got to have that mindset and be ready for that. It's going to be weeks where you can clear 800, 900, but then there's weeks. Like I just got stuck in New York for a blizzard for 5 days, and I had took 5 days and I took 3 days off. That wiped out a whole week's pay. My wheels ain't moving, I'm not making money. That wiped out a whole week's pay. That's tough. Know that it's a hype. It's hyped up. The reason I tell you to know that is because when you know it, it's easier once you get in here to deal with it. If you come in here expecting to make $800, $900 a week and then you're not making it, come on, man. You're going to be tight, upset. You're going to be hot. For real. But if you come in here knowing, or at least expecting, not to make $800, $900 a week or more, it'll be easier to accept. It'll be less stressful. And out on this road, that's the key. Any way that you can be less stressed while you're out here, away from your family, you know? I'm out here away from my family, away from friends. Social life is dead. You ain't going out, you're not partying, you can't, ain't no drinking, you know? None of that. Nothing. You out here. If you don't know how to use that time, if you don't know how to use that time to progress, use that time to invest in yourself, you fighting a battle you're not going to win. You know what? I see a lot of these YouTubers too, they coming in trying to change the game. Like, what I mean by that is they get into these companies, especially the mega carriers, and they think they're going to change the company. Are you serious? These companies been established for, I don't know, so many years. You're not coming in here and changing the way that they do things. You're just a driver. You're just a driver. If you leave, they're going to find somebody else. They're turning over drivers. My company trains every week. They don't have once a month training. Every week, they're producing new drivers. Every week. The turnover rate is 108%. 108%. You're just a driver. You can't change the game. Don't come in here trying to bully the company. Another battle you fighting, you can't win. You know? Coming in here being disrespectful, thinking you're going to raise hell, make noise. It just ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. It's not going to work. So when you come in, you got to have a mindset. Take it as it comes. Don't quit. Don't expect to get that hyped up pay that everybody's talking about. At least not for the first 6 months. You got to come in here with a mindset, with what you're ready to do. This got to be what you're ready to do. I'm sitting here in Minnesota. I'm not happy about it, but it is what it is. I ain't gonna call the company. I ain't gonna raise hell. It is what it is. You know? It's disappointing. I'll tell you that. It's disappointing. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and act like it's just all, it's disappointing, but you can't let it get the best of you. You can't let it get the best of you. That's all I'm saying. And you got to know what you're getting into when you get out here. Truck driving is the only job that you work 70 hours in 8 days and only get paid for 11 hours on those days. You don't get paid all your hours. All you get paid for is when your wheels is moving. You don't get paid for sitting and waiting. Detention pay, but that's after 2 hours of sitting and waiting. You're not getting paid. You're not getting paid to sit on your 34-hour reset in some other state and guard your truck and watch your truck. You're not getting paid. You only get paid when your wheels are moving. And trust me, you're working when your wheels ain't moving. I mean, you might not be doing physical work, but the person behind the desk ain't doing physical work either. And what I mean by that, not to offend anybody, but if I got a 9 to 5 and I'm sitting behind my desk and for 15 minutes I decide to stop and have a conversation with someone, or I decide to kick my feet up because there's really nothing to do and I'm all caught up for a half hour, I'm getting paid for that. You don't get paid for that in the truck. You don't get paid for doing the administrative paperwork in your truck. You don't get paid for being outside the truck, looking your truck over, doing your pre-trips, doing your post-trips, doing your en route trips. You don't get paid. You don't get paid sitting at the shipper waiting for them to load you and unload, and at the consignee waiting for the consignee to unload you. You don't get paid. You get paid when your wheels is moving. Listen, I need a minimum of 400 miles a day. I can't even get that. So that's what I need. I just need that just to get by. Just to get by. And I can't get that. So that equates to 2,800 miles a week. 400 miles times 7, that's 2,800 miles a week. Am I happy with that 2,800 miles a week? No. Am I happy with 2,800 miles a week pay? No. But that's what I need. I don't need anything crazy and extra right now because I got plans, I got goals. But what I do need is enough to get by. So I'm waiting for my 6-month mark to hit. Because apparently, that's when everything changes. And I also want to do training. I get paid extra for training. I think I'll enjoy the job more. You veteran drivers know. You ain't got to say no names of companies. I'm not. I'm just saying. And I don't care what company it is. If it's a mega carrier, that's what I'm talking to you about, is the mega carriers. I don't know too much about a mom and pop fleet because I never drove for one. But you veteran drivers, leave a comment. Let these new dudes know. Or let these drivers that's at mega carriers thinking, oh, I'm going to leave this mega carrier because they're not doing this for me, and jump over to this mega carrier thinking it's going to be any better? Come on, man. Seriously? It's cool. Like or subscribe. I appreciate it. I appreciate all those viewers that have subscribed already. I'm out here. I'm doing what I do. I'm making the best of it. And I'm going to keep hollering at you guys,